It's your boy, Cardinal Red, and we back for some more Ali Land boxing talk. So let's get it.
You're just pointing out the obvious from the perspective that, you know, if you're that old and you've been involved in the sport for that long, then obviously you might have a ingrained belief as to what the sport demands and professional decorum, entering a ring at a certain period of time, not keeping them waiting, those kind of things you just pointed to, and how that could potentially influence their mindset and them in terms of them being a bit temperamental before the fight even began. Because the sport is at the mercy of 2 to 3 promoters. And even when we get it, we see highway robberies of the highest order the way this went down. I got a lot of respect for Timothy Bradley, and I'm sad for him. He's got a great story. He's a hard worker. He's hardcore. He's a fighter. Clearly, he took it seriously. He was in phenomenal shape. He just doesn't have any punching power or the boxing skills that match up with the great Manny Pacquiao. But to be into that ring and for this to transpire, it was as egregious as it gets. The only thing that comes to my mind, Skip, that was worse than this was when Pernell Whitaker was robbed of a victory against the great Julio Cesar Chavez, when I thought he gave Chavez a boxing lesson, and it was called a draw.
I'm dumbfounded. I don't know what to say. I mean, that's when they started off the 115 and 113. And I have no comment. I'm totally confused.
Pacquiao got to fight abroad because of the tax situation. And, you know, who's looking for a place abroad where it can happen? You know, and Manny wants to get paid like he did years ago, and I don't know if it's there anymore. Manny Pacquiao's fight with Jeff Horn will be shown free to the American public on ESPN, the largest sports network in the world. ESPN is going all out to promote the event. By far, this audience in the United States for a Manny Pacquiao fight will dwarf anything that he has done in the United States in the 15 or 16 years that he's been fighting, where his fights have been broadcast in the United States. There are different elements on who's going to win and lose. This kid, Horn, is a big, strong kid, takes a good punch, gives punches really well. He's fought some good pros like Bailey and like this Faneca with a guy. The question is, how old has Manny become? I talked to Freddie today at breakfast, Freddie Roach, and Freddie said that he sees more in Manny training for this fight. Well, I don't know. A lot of my matchmakers think that Manny is too much for him. One thing about Terrence is that he is vulnerable to a good southpaw puncher. You know, he leaves himself open a little bit. So the question is, Manny, who's a terrific puncher, if he nails Crawford, what happens?
That's what they did tonight. They gave a trophy, a win, a huge win, to Horn, the local kid, for trying hard. You're not supposed to get it for trying hard. You're supposed to get it for winning. And I thought Pacquiao won the fight. If you go by the real rules, the Marcus of Queensberry rules, who lands the cleaner punches?
Hit that like and subscribe button and check back each week for more Ali Land boxing talk. Corruption in boxing, the Manny Pacquiao story. We're out of here.